I got into running back in 2011, 2012, and it helped me lose a lot of weight. And I ran a couple times a week for quite a few years. And like in 2019, fall of 2019, I was walking up the stairs and I fell and hit my knee and I hurt myself. I didn't think I hurt myself, and I kept running, but like my leg kept hurting every time I'd run. So, and then the pandemic happened, and I didn't really run, but I did walk a lot. I walked a lot, and that was a lot less painful on my legs than running was. And I've mostly just been walking since the pandemic started. But I've wanted to run again. I've had the yearning to run again. And I started running again a few weeks ago, but I signed up for Skip's Run, which is a run that takes place on Father's Day in Lebanon, New Hampshire. It is in memorial of this guy, Skip Matthews, who died of a brain tumor back in 2003, and all proceeds of the run go to the Dartmouth-Hitchcock brain tumor fund. I put a link to the website in the show notes of this video. Please like the video if you like what you're hearing so far, or if you don't like what you're hearing so far, please hit the like button, because that hitting the like button means the same thing if you don't like it. So if you don't like it, hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Anyway, I ran a little bit before Skip's Run, but I thought I would do okay because I've been walking, and so and I tried to run like a week before Skip's Run, and it didn't go that well, but I was still determined that it was going to be fine. I was just going to, my mindset was a lot better than when I used to run. I used to feel a lot of anxiety when I ran, so I decided to, go ahead and go forward with it. It was going to be fine. I wasn't worried about how I was going to do in the race, because my goal was just to run the whole thing, no matter how slow I was running the whole thing. So, Skip's Run happens, and I ran the whole thing. I did. I ran all 4 miles of the race. I didn't really care how fast I was going. I was just still trying to go in the running motion, and I felt quite proud of myself. And I was running, and midway through the race, at like the 2-mile-ish mark, this guy was behind me, and he went past me, and he said something to the effect of, "Thanks a lot, man. You really inspired me." I'm like, I inspire people? I'm like, how the heck do I inspire people? I was just a bit befuddled by it, and I just kept running. I'm like, today, if I inspire them, I have to keep going, right? If you're inspiration, you have to keep running. You have to keep going, because then you're just a goddamn failure if you don't keep being this inspiration for somebody. And it just kind of like stuck with me when he said that I inspire people, and I was confused by it, and I didn't really know what he meant, and I don't know, it still kind of stuck with me, and I felt good after the race, especially when that guy said I inspired him, and and I'm just like, whatever that means, I really don't know. And I looked, I think it was a few days later or so when the pictures came up, because I guess there were pictures taken of everybody who was running while they were running, and I looked at my pictures, and well, I took 2 of them. I got 2 of them, and I'll post one of them. I'll post one of them now, and I'll probably put it up there or something like that. And I don't really like how I look. You know, I guess the term body dysmorphia comes to mind, but at least I used to not really like how I looked. And when I saw the picture, my immediate reaction was like, ugh, is that what I look like when I'm running? Oh my God. I look like the humpback of Notre Dame running. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But that didn't last long. I thought about that, and I'm like, no, that I'm not sure why he said it, but that's why I think he said that I inspired him. Because if I'm looking like that while I'm running, then I guess it is an inspiration, because I just kept going, and I didn't care how fast I went. And I've watched a lot, and I've seen a lot of people on social media talk about body positivity, and that's something that came to mind when I saw that picture of me running. And I'm like, you have to love yourself for you, because we're all different. We all have different body types and stuff like that. And I think I've been way too judgmental of myself and other people for how they look and things like that, because it doesn't really matter how you look. All that matters is that you're happy. And for the first time, when I saw a picture of myself, and was I horrified at first? Absolutely. But then I'm like, no, damn it, that is inspiration. If someone like me can run a 4-mile race with scoliosis and bad posture, you know, then if that inspires people, that's fucking awesome. And I don't know what the fuck I want to say right now. It's just, but yeah, I've this experience has helped me with my body positivity problem that I've had. I've always had my body positivity problem. I've always hated myself for how I look, which has been validated by people who've made fun of me for how I look throughout my entire fucking life. So, but now I'm starting to, at least with this experience, realize that it can be inspiring to people. Someone like me who ran an entire race looking like that is pretty damn cool, I think. And I'm glad that it inspired that guy, and that, you know, it helped him finish the race. And I'm glad I can be like an inspiration to people. Probably not even with like just running, and like other stuff too, probably. I don't know, but I'm just a bigger proponent of body positivity now because of that. And I feel that guy inspired me by saying that I inspired him. And that's the bottom line. If you smell what the McTaggart Attack is cooking.